reflecting on today's gospel is not just a challenge but an invitation to look deeper into our hearts and consider what following Jesus really means. Let us imagine Jesus surrounded by a crowd full of people who admire him, people who want to be with him or to be near him. And then he says something that must have felt like a shock. He says, "If anyone comes to me without hating his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even his own life, cannot be my disciple." Mga kapatid, para sa atin parang ang hirap pakinggan, di po ba? How could Jesus, who is love himself, ask us to hate the people closest to us? But as I sit and reflect with his words, brothers and sisters, I realize that he's not asking us to reject our families or deny our own lives. He's calling us to put him at the center, to love him above all, even above those we hold dear. This isn't about hating in the way we think, but about loving him so much that everything else comes second. Thinking about this reminds me of moments in my life, in my own life, when I felt pulled in two directions. Parang nasa crossroads ako, unsure if I should pursue my own desires, my comforts, or if I should follow where God is calling me. There have been times when the life that is easy and comfortable calls me. Who wouldn't want a life without so much sacrifice or struggles? But then I remember this gospel, and I hear Jesus asking me in one of my prayer time, "Are you willing to put me first? Are you ready to follow me, even if it means leaving behind some of your dreams?" We all have our versions of this kind of call. Maaring para sa iba, ang pagpapatawad sa taong nakasakit sa atin na isang pagpapasya na kahit gaano kasakit ang ginawa sa atin nang nagkasala sa atin, ay patuloy pa rin natin silang kinakalimutan at pinapatawad. Maaring ito ay ang pagpili natin na mas gugulin ang ating oras sa mga gawaing nagpapabanal. My dear friends, these little choices, though they seem small, are ways of carrying our cross. When Jesus speaks of counting the cost, it's like he's asking to us to think deeply about the things about this journey of faith really means. Ang pagsunod kay Kristo, hindi lang yan basta Sunday obligation or prayer after meals or before meals. It is a lifelong journey, my dear friends, that calls us to put God at the very center. And that's not easy. In fact, my dear friends, it's hard. Sometimes it's painful. It's like building a tower. If we were serious, we need to be prepared for the cost. My dear friends, I felt this in my own life. The pull of the world can be so strong. Success, the security, and the life without too many challenges. There have been days when I've questioned if I am strong enough to walk this path. But then, somehow, God brings me peace. He reminds me that it is in His strength that will carry me, not in my own. Hindi ko kayang mag-isa sa laban ng buhay na ito. And that is why He shows me that by letting go of what I think I need, actually find something greater. Mga kapatid, maybe we can ask ourselves, what would it look like if we really put God first? Maybe it's making time for prayer, even when we are tired. Maybe it is just showing up to our families even when we are tired, even the work pulls us. Maybe it's a choice of honesty and kindness even if it hurts. These are our crosses, and Jesus is asking us to carry them, trusting He will give us the strength we need. I always remember this. The more I let go, the more I receive. The more I surrender, the more I find joy and freedom. Kasi mga kapatid, kung hawak-hawak natin ang lahat ng mga bagay sa ating buhay, we're actually weighed down. Mabibigatan tayo. But everything becomes lighter when we let God lead us, when we allow Him to be our guide. As we consider this gospel, I ask myself, and so must you, am I ready to say yes to Jesus? Am I willing to trust that letting go of things and putting Him first, He would find me the life He intended? My dear friends, this is not so easy journey. It's one love, one that makes life meaningful, a journey to draw closer to Him who loves us the most. Let us walk this way, holding our crosses with hope and faith, trusting that in every step, we are becoming more like Jesus, whom we follow. In that following, we will find everything we need.